Here in my shop, and I'm going to give you an inside look on the project that I'm working on. This will come out in the next day or two, so this is a really new video, but what I want you to see is this right here. I've been working on this old Treadle sewing machine and started doing a little stripping here, taking this apart, cleaned and painted a lot of these parts, as you can see. But I have a confession to make. I broke the treadle in at least 4 or 5 pieces. Boy, was I upset about that. But not to fear, it's getting fixed and it'll become part of the video. I really found some neat trinkets. Trinkets, they're not trinkets, they're artifacts in the basement of the old hardware that I work in. Every now and then I'll go down there and I will find some stuff, and I want to show that to you. Take a look at this old hammer. Whoever used it was so fast at hammering that they melted the head right off of it. But you can tell this is an old hammer by the looks of those claws. And although the head's gone, I'm going to use this handle in another restoration project of an old hammer. This handle is in really good shape. It's old, probably not as old as the head, but it's still old. I found these old files in the basement of 100-year-plus old hardware, almost 150-year-old hardware. I don't know how long they've been down there, but they look like they're about new. They're rusty. I'm going to try to bring them back to life. I was in that old hardware that I manage, and I found these old wrenches, and I want to show them to you. Let me set this down a minute. See that old hammer? Found this old wrench. It looks like it was new, never used, just put down there, so that's new old stock. I'll clean that up and get rid of the rust. And then this here is for someone that has trouble seeing because it's crooked. That way you never miss your bolt. So you got this curved wrench for those who are hard to see, can't see very good. And then this one here, I've never seen a wrench like this before, but it has a socket on this end and it has a socket on that end. Plus you can turn it right here. If you know what that is, let me know. I was in an old hardware scavenging around, and I found this old porcelain light socket. I want to take it apart, wire it up, and put a bulb in it and use it. You think I can get that done? Let me know in the comments what you think. At first glance, you would think that these are just regular cut nails. But I found these in 145 almost year-old hardware. And if you look at that head, and if you know anything about timber framing or old buildings, you know that these are the nails they would have used on that project. I have about 30 pounds of these, and they're almost new. If these nails could talk, they would have a lot to say. I'm guessing these is close to 100 years old. I'm going to show you something really unique, and I would really appreciate it if you would let me know what these came off of. The hardware I work in is 143 years old. It was the second oldest Chevrolet dealership in the U.S., probably the world. The only reason it wasn't number one is the mail was delayed. But I found something in the basement very interesting. So I'm guessing they're Chevy parts, but I don't know that. Take a look. What is that? That is very interesting. It's like an old hood ornament, but I don't know what off. It might even be a fender ornament, but that isn't it. Let me show you the rest of them. Here's another one. This is really interesting. If anybody needs something like this, drop me a comment and we'll see if we can't get them to you. But that's really cool. Then I have another one here. This right here looks like an airplane taking off, or one of those, what was those big blimp things that they used to fly around? But again, that's either a hood ornament or a fender ornament or something. And then the last one I want to show you is a little smaller. It does look like an airplane with an airplane on top of it. But it's really cool. These are probably new, but old. So what they would call this is new old inventory. If you know what these are, let me know. I'd like to know. Well, you just got that inside look into my shop and some of the things that I collected, and that will be coming up here soon in some of the videos that I share. If you find value in my videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you like videos like this or you want to connect to some of this stuff, don't forget to watch this right here. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.